All right, Alec, how's it going?
It's going good. Going strong.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
There's a little internet sensation called Epic Rap Battles of History. Have you heard of it?
I have. It was getting really big when I was in college. I saw a few episodes of it. I haven't seen all of it. Actually don't know how early I was catching on to it. I don't
Hmm.
know if it was in the middle. I don't know if it was earlier on. I don't know if it was later on. I don't really know exactly. I know it's been going on a while. It's still going on as far as I'm aware, and
Yeah.
so it's probably not going to be later on. Be my guess would be the ones that I have seen. So give me some of the earlier ones. I think because I haven't seen it in ages. Um, but they were very popular, and we would often discuss who we thought was the winner in college.
Yeah.
So.
So did you watch them consistently, or just random certain ones, or?
Sometimes varying amounts of consistency. Sometimes we go like maybe we'd watch them like once a week for maybe like a month, but then like I don't know. Sometimes it would be a little more sporadic. So
See, you might know a thing or two about history, correct?
I do. I did study history in college,
Yes. Yes,
so
and
that was kind of why it was fun for me.
yeah, and
Um,
also it's like we also are pretty firmly involved with like pop culture and stuff like that. And Epic Rap
mhm.
Battles touches on everything from historical figures to fiction, straight up fictional characters,
Yeah. Yep.
and and like pretty much every aspect of entertainment and profession that can be some sort of celebrity, you know.
hmm
So this will give us an opportunity to talk about people and subjects we never would otherwise, just talking about film, television, and video games, you know? So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine there'll be anyone you straight up don't know. Maybe people you don't know as much about, but
Yeah.
most of these people you probably know.
Or at least have heard of. Yeah.
So we're going to go through them chronologically from when they were released. Now, let's bear in mind the first season is really rough at a lot of times. There's some rough ones in
Okay.
here, but it definitely gets. It's one of the things that definitely gets better as it goes on.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, I know there was a few of the production values really just
yeah,
they I mean they all kind of have that goofy, at least when I was watching them, they also like kind of have like a goofy homemade feel, but they still did have like kind of there was definitely a production behind it all
hmm.
the same. So yeah.
So I've hidden who the first matchup is, and then each week it will kind of be a surprise because I was thinking, should I tell a week in advance in case you need to do any research or something on certain people? But I don't think.
Now let's just do it fresh.
Yeah, I don't think it would be necessary. But I think it would be cool to break down like the lines afterwards, different because they hide so many different references in each line.
Yeah.
Um, let's see which ones we can catch because there are a lot, even with characters and people I do know that I don't catch for until like this eighth time through. Um, so this first, and as you said, you have seen some, so we'll definitely run into those along the way, but we'll still get to talk about them, and I've seen them all. So,
Yeah. I seen them all.
all right, the first matchup is John Lennon versus Bill O'Reilly.
What?
The very first ever graph out of history. Now it's also interesting to try to pinpoint why exactly these two are paired together in each matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, why were they paired together?
I don't know. Well,
The
I mean, it's
first
our
one?
guess. I would.
Yeah, with this one especially, it's literally our guess.
Obviously, there's nothing in common. I would say is probably the fact that they're like on opposite sides of a spectrum. Like John Lennon is very much like a liberal kind of perspective on a lot of things,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
and Bill O'Reilly very
Bill
much
O'Reilly
not.
is Bill O'Reilly's
Great guy.
something all right.
Um, so we'll see what goes on here. what kind of jabs they'll have against each other. And this is the first one. This is actually the only epic rap battle that doesn't have the lyrics at the bottom. So that's
Oh.
something. All right, so
Epic rap battles of history.
that's loud.
John Lennon versus Bill O'Reilly. Begin.
Hell, you're making my ears bleed. You need a muzzle. Why Why you pissed off all the time? Didn't your mom give you a cuddle? You're the type of guy who could die of a heart attack just in the shower. You need to chill out for a minute and smoke weed for an hour. Every time I watch your show, all you do is scream at me, and your face looks like a shit I took high on LSD. I'm John Lennon, I'm a legend, I can see through all your tricks. I wonder how much George Bush paid you to suck his dick.
You fucking long hair, living in your yellow submarine. We're about to get sunk by the right-wing political machine. Stop your presses, Lennon. You call me Mr. Bill O'Reilly. When it comes to squashing limeys, I can recommend it highly. You're weak. Between you and me, there's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you weep gently like George Harrison. You're Paul McCartney's bitch with a child than Ringo. And I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko Ono's.
Well, you can't buy me love, but I'll kick your ass for free. I'll take Maxwell's silver hammer and give you a lobotomy. I'm tired of how you scheme to stir the people up. Why don't you just take a vacation and shut the fuck up?
Cause I'm evil, hard blacker than Don Cheadle. $10,000 shoes I use to stomp out a
Hard
beetle.
blacker than
Don't tell
Don
me to
Cheadle.
shut the fuck up, that's how I survive. Now here's Sting. What? Fuck it, we'll do it live!
Yeah,
Who won?
do it live.
Who's next? You decide. Epic rap battles of history.
There's a comment. There's a comment from something.
Yeah.
So there was a comment apparently. So I
Yeah.
okay, well from somewhere there was a comment about it. Maybe it was like, "Hey guys, we have this new channel idea.
Yeah, I don't know where that would come from.
Give us user submissions or whatever." So
All right, so
didn't it say 3 years ago though?
3 years
On
ago.
the comment? On that comment?
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
said 3. So that comment came from 3 years prior to when that video was
Let me
made.
pull it up on my phone. Actually, I have the battle up here.
That's kind of amazing.
Oh, it says 3 weeks ago. John Lennon versus
Oh,
Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, it was 3 weeks ago. Okay, so I was like, it was 3 years ago.
But
That would have
so-
been amazing.
But someone dropped that in there. But I don't know what
Yeah.
reference it was. Like I knew Nice Peter had a channel before
Yeah.
Epic Rap Battles, but okay. So John Lennon, Bill O'Reilly.
So okay.
Who won that one? I
I
mean, I think it's pretty decidedly John Lennon, though.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, hats off to Bill O'Reilly for "We'll Do It Live," which is amazing, and I hear people reference that literally all the time.
Yeah,
Um,
that's such a ridiculous video to watch.
It's amazing. I love my favorite thing is at the very end when it cuts away and it's just silent and he just pitches that chair.
He was
It's
so
my
mad.
favorite thing. He was so upset. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like overall his lines were just a lot spicier.
Yeah,
I felt like yeah, it was pretty one-sided. I mean, I feel like there was more there that Bill O'Reilly could have like found like stuff about like him being the key to breaking up the Beatles. Obviously, they mentioned Yoko Ono, because that's always the joke is that Yoko Ono broke the Beatles up. So they could have had more stuff with that. They could have had more stuff with like, I suppose you could argue that Bill O'Reilly is obviously like pro George Bush. You could say he was like pro war. You could have more stuff about like the war and how Lennon was so anti-war but it was so like he didn't support obviously didn't support Vietnam and everything that was going on with that, but like I don't know, you could have thrown some shade into like not supporting the troops or something like that, something
Right,
that
yeah.
something that Bill O'Reilly would say, support the troops, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I felt like just Lennon's material overall was just like just throwing shade at Bill. It's just more
and there's a lot more to work with there, but
yeah, obviously constrained to I guess it's like 2 sets of lines for each, so it's like 2 sets of line per is what I would say. I guess I don't really know the whole lingo, but it's
it's like a verse. There's
you get like 2
bars.
verses and then 2 verses and then 2 verses and 2 verses, but more or less.
Well, it's like
It's hard to classify it with rap.
Well,
to me.
it's a verse back and forth, but each one is
Yeah, so-
a bar.
Okay,
This is
that's-
a rap lingo.
Okay, so it is. It's the same as music lingo. It's just different.
I mean, there's like,
in a way.
and you'll
So-
notice the later battles are a lot more packed in, so many different like references, and the lyrics actually help with that a lot of the time because they'll like capitalize and spell things certain ways to like show this is a reference to that.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah,
I mean,
because a lot of the fun of this is the play on words with
yeah.
with rapping. So yeah,
So it's like John Lennon goes, "Help! You're making my ears bleed. You need a
yeah,
muzzle."
help, yeah, help,
Help is the name of a
yeah,
Lennon
Beatles
album.
song.
So it's like, oh, it's the name of the song too. Yeah.
yeah, the Beatles. Yeah, I need somebody.
I mean,
help.
you're making my ears bleed. You need a muzzle. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly's is the easiest thing to go for.
Yeah.
Well, you pissed off all the time. Didn't your mom give you a cuddle? You're the type of guy who could die of a heart attack just in the shower. You need to chill out for a minute and smoke weed for an hour. And your
So,
face
like-
looks like a shit I took high on LSD.
That was kind of weird.
I'm John Lennon. I'm a legend. I can see through all your tricks. I wonder how much George Bush paid you to suck his dick. And then Bill O'Reilly references that at the end of the next verse, you know?
Yeah, he does.
You fucking
Yep.
long hair living in your yellow submarine. Well, you're about to get sunk by the right-wing political machine. When it comes to squashing limeys, I can recommend it highly.
Okay, limeys, yeah, making
Yeah.
fun of the Brits, yeah, okay.
You're weak between you
Decent
and
line.
me. There's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you'll weep gently like George Harrison.
I like that one. That one's funny. I like that
You're
one.
Paul McCartney's bitch with less talent than Ringo. And I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko Ono's.
Saying Yoko Ono looks like a man, yes, alright.
Some of the stuff I didn't even catch like initially, like the way he says it. He just kind of in passing. He's like, "Well, you can't buy me
Yeah.
love, but I'll kick your ass for free." I was like, "Oh, can't buy me love."
You
Didn't
can't
even
buy
notice
me
that.
love, yeah.
I'll take Maxwell's silver hammer and give you a lobotomy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one a lot, yeah.
I'm tired of
Maxwell's
how you
silver
scheme
hammer's
to stir the people up. Why don't you just take a vacation and shut the fuck up? That's also interesting. Is this was in 2010. And it's
Yeah.
interesting because like Bill O'Reilly ended up he was on a vacation when he went on a vacation, right?
Yeah,
Like at the end of his career, so to speak.
yeah. Except he's probably, I don't want to say he's more successful now, but I mean, he's still a best-selling author. I mean, he's still writing all the time, and I think he has a podcast, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, he's not his career didn't totally end.
Yeah,
so.
I mean like the end of his
the end of his Fox News career. Yeah.
Because I'm evil, heart blacker than Don Cheadle. Why?
Yeah, that was. So
Why are you gonna bring Don Cheadle like that?
You could do Don Cheadle so dirty like that. What's that all about? That's. Yeah, that's it. That line's kind of just like. Yeah, we both kind of were like, what?
$10,000 $10,000 shoes I used to stomp out a beetle. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. That's how I survive. Now here's the thing. What? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Yeah. So yeah, I mean they touched on a lot of the. This is as far as you can go for Bill O'Reilly, really, and
Yeah.
interesting. That's the very first matchup.
Yeah.
Not the one I would have pegged, but.
So like nowadays, what would you do these days? I'd be like Tucker Carlson versus who's the CNN guy? See, because I think like two talking heads on
Well, if you
24/7 news channel is like
no, it would be like Snoop Dogg
Snoop Dogg versus
Steven Crowder.
I kind of want to see that now. Okay, well, I mean, it was fine. I mean, I can see like this in addition to more stuff, getting it going.
Yeah.
I will say it was relatively one-sided. I mean, I think the Bill O'Reilly side did have some fun lines, but like overall the
Yeah.
the best stuff was really done by John Lennon's
And
side.
things that I've noticed with a lot of epic rap battles, even some of the better ones, just a lot of the time it's decidedly one person ends up winning it in my eyes. But
Yeah.
ultimately it's like it's not even the fact of who won. It's cool. It's like all the different references you can drop.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are some. Honestly, the more back and forth and even it is, obviously, the better it's going to be generally. But
So I don't remember if Bill O'Reilly had written at this point, but that might have been a good idea. It would have been a good thing to throw in there too, because he's like the Killing series.
what's that one?
So Bill O'Reilly's like his best-selling books are like Killing Lincoln, Killing like his the Killing series. I don't remember. Bill O'Reilly Killing. Yeah, Killing England, Killing Lincoln. It's just his kind of like his historical books or whatever.
Right. Yeah, definitely could have done a play on words with that. And you'll notice, it was kind of a lighter content for the first battle. I mean, it's still a good way to start. It gives you a good idea of like how much they can go in 9 years' time, how much progress they can make. They pack the battles with a lot of references, like pretty much every line.
Oh, the Killing series came out later, so they wouldn't have been able to do that anyways. They also have nothing about Pinheads and Patriots, but that just came out that year, so there's another thing. Yeah, because I know he talked about Pinheads and stuff and such.
Yeah, and you can definitely see the very early days of their costume work.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looked literally nothing like Bill O'Reilly. like not even an inkling of close to looking like Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, John Lennon. That's a good way to go. At least give him that.
Yeah,
costume.
Give him the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band look. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you look once we get to the later battles, you'll see how much like they have this great costume makeup work. Because Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd are the two people that created it, and the Nice Peter was John Lennon, and Epic Lloyd was Bill O'Reilly, and they played so many characters over time, but they managed to like really make themselves look and fit the part a lot of the time. So, but yeah, so we'll be doing one a week, I guess, for now.
Yeah. They're nice and short, and they're fun to analyze. So
if you're new to the channel, feel free to check out all our other stuff. We talk about games, movies, TV shows, Survivor.
Yeah.
Check it out. Thank you.
Go for it. Tarqaron out.
Out. Yes.